Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a wise sheikh. People often came to him for advice because his words were full of wisdom. One day, a young man, frustrated with life, visited the sheikh and said, "Sheikh, no matter how hard I try, I keep failing. Life seems unfair, and I don't know what to do. Am I destined to fail?" The sheikh smiled and replied, "Come with me on a journey tomorrow morning. You will find your answers along the way." The next morning, they set off on their journey. After walking for some time, the sheikh stopped, picked up a small seed, and said, "Look at this seed. It is tiny now, but inside it lies the potential to become a mighty tree." The young man frowned. "But it's just a seed. It will take years to grow into a tree." The sheikh nodded. "Yes, this seed must stay buried in the soil, endure harsh weather, and wait for the right time. Only then will it grow into a strong tree." The young man listened, but didn't fully understand. They continued walking. Soon, they reached a rocky path where a large stone lay. The sheikh pointed at it and said, "Now, pick up this stone." The young man picked it up and said, "It's just a stone. It will always remain the same." The sheikh smiled. "Exactly. That is the difference between the seed and the stone. The seed can grow, change, and become something great. But the stone, no matter how much time passes, it will remain lifeless and unchanged." Then the sheikh looked into the young man's eyes and asked, "My son, do you want to be the seed or the stone? If you are willing to struggle, to learn from failure, and to keep going, you will grow strong like a tree. But if you give up every time life gets hard, you will remain like this stone, unchanged and forgotten." The young man stood silently, absorbing the wisdom of the sheikh's words. "So, my failures are not the end?" he asked. The sheikh chuckled. "Failures? No, my son. Every failure is a lesson, every setback is progress, and every struggle makes you stronger. True wisdom is understanding that growth takes time." The young man felt a new sense of hope. He had always wanted instant success, but now he understood that just like the seed, he needed patience, resilience, and time to grow. As they walked back, the young man noticed everything differently. The trees that had once been tiny seeds, the river that had carved its path through stone, and the mountains that had stood tall after centuries of storms. He turned to the sheikh and said, "I understand now. I will not give up. I will work hard, face challenges, and trust the process." The sheikh smiled, placing a hand on his shoulder. "That, my son, is true wisdom." Years later, the young man became a source of guidance for others. Just like the sheikh, he had learned that wisdom is not in knowing all the answers, but in embracing the journey, the struggles, and the lessons that shape us. Failures are not the end. They are just a part of the journey. The choice is yours. Will you be the seed that grows into a mighty tree, or the stone that remains unchanged? If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inspirax for more motivational stories.